Okay, great. We are working with two separate cameras. Well, one camera, my Sony camera, and the ClickUp screen recorder. So if this works, this screen would be recording. Oh, and this is it right here, so we are recording. So I just finished doing the job cards, and now I'm going to start doing quotes. So I'm gonna start with the easier ones to get things out and ready and done. I'm not going to send them. Give me 1 second. I am not going to send them because I'm gonna have the team send them tomorrow. What's up, buddy? Babe, I'm in the middle of an SOP. I'm recording two screens. I will call you when I get them in. Anyway, we'll talk about it at home. Okay, so no, it's been as a call. I get home. So it's 8:12. Let's go with quotes. So quotes are the livelihood of the company. Without quotes, we're not doing anything. So this is the most important part. So this is where the intake form would come in, right? Here's what happens. These are all quote requests, right? So they should all be intake forms. So I'm gonna go each one of them and clarify this with you. So the first one is, I know it's Civic Construction, but here we don't have anything for Civic Construction. We have like a project name, or sorry, project address. So I know that this is this project. This project actually has a name. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Civic Construction. And I see here that the name of the project is Link at Douglas Tower 3. So this is one of those jobs that we're privileged not to have any. This is one of those jobs that require like AIA documents and all that stuff, but it hasn't required it yet. So we're good. They take 2 months to pay these guys. So I always do high prices. This is a nice little job because I give them a high price. So let's go to this one that was cloned earlier today by Ivan, because I told Ivan how to do it, so he actually cloned it for me. So temporary fence. So I'm going to put here in the subject. They're gonna put something in this enclosure. So this is the design. This is what I get. The linear footage. So I know that from here to here, one straight line, we have 2 end posts and 223 feet. Then we have a small enclosure. So we have 2 end posts here, 1 corner post, 2 corner posts, and then 2 gate posts. So see how he put 1 small gate here? I didn't get the size of this, but he's telling me that this whole entire thing is 50 feet. So 50 feet and the gate, and then that 250 feet. So in total we have roughly 273 feet. That's total. So what we're gonna do, this one has top rail on the whole 9 yards. So in the description, in the bottom, oh man, Ivan actually erased it. Instead of erasing it, what would have been better would have been if, so I'm gonna change the name to, this should be like change order 1, change order 2, change order 3, change order 4, but we're not doing it that way. So we have the project name in the front, and then we're gonna have the scope of work, which is temporary fence, temp fence. But this enclosure, it has an enclosure here that they're gonna say, I'm gonna put enclosure in capitals, so they can see is in capital. Okay, so it has today's date, so that's good. But now, instead of me having other wording here that Ivan removed, I have to go back. I have to go back to Civic Construction. So I go back over here. In here, I go to this one. And when I go to this one, I go right here. I'm going to copy this description. And I'm going to go back to the quote that we've been working on. See, relocation. These subjects have importance, so we need to do a better job tracking subjects, which is also known as project names. Subject, project names, same thing. And that's important when we map it to ClickUp to have the same names. So we're going to edit over here. We're going to paste the description over there. Now I'm going to start working on it. So relocate relocate 124.8. Okay, we don't have anything to do with this, so that's gone. Remove and reinstall. That is not what we're doing either, so we're going to. Now, this is what we did. But now we have 200. And I'm gonna put 280 feet. Because you always run that up more higher. So 280. 290. 290. Linear feet. I also have very nice templates of descriptions, because this description, yeah, although it's complete, is not really complete. So we're gonna do 290 feet of windscreen. This fence has top rail, the whole 9 yards. This is a heavy duty fence. I'm charging them heavy on this, so let me bring down my handy dandy calculator. So 290 times 22. Okay, this is pricey in comparison to. So sometimes I gotta open another screen for it. And now this one, I go to Civic. The search bar does a great job searching for anything ready in Zoho. Search bar is the way to go. The view I like in Zoho is that inside the actual account, this is the account, you see every activity. You know what, we don't fill out every activity, but the important thing for me to see as of right now is all the quotes we've done for them centralized in order by date or quote number. Also, I can see all the invoices, which means these quotes converted, meaning this is a customer that repeats purchases. So we treat them a little different than we would treat somebody else. In this job, not so much in the link at Douglas or the One Cane, because they take 2 to 3 months to pay, and that's why the price is higher on these jobs. So these are things that the estimator needs to know when he's pricing jobs, and I'm gonna communicate this so we could get it down packed. So 22 was a little high for that, because if considering that for 7,888 we did 160 feet of new. We relocated a gate and we did relocation for that. So how can 300 and something feet cost that much? So here's what I'm instead of doing it at 22, let's see if we could fly at, so it's 290, it's a significant amount of feet. 25. Oh, I have to do another quote for St. Lucie County. 25. No, 20. That's with windscreen and everything. And a gate. No, so I gotta do and a gate. 420 for the gate. It is 6,200 and something, so I always spice it up a little more. It does have windscreen included as well, which it's $3 within itself. So, and top rail. No, this is a full $25 fence. Sorry guys, it's 25. That's cheap. 72. Okay, that's fair. And then I would add a gate. 420 for the gate. Thing is that this number is too similar to the number before. I don't like to every time we send them a number is like boom. So I think it's fair if we do 420. That is the number, boys and girls. We are going to settle with that. I feel comfortable with this quote that is completely filled out right here. I'm gonna leave Eric for now, but this, oh, Mario. So Mario, this is the site, which Ivan would be Mario. We have to work on these names to get this right. And I would say the project, the PM is me. This is good because we need to structure like who is who, like whose job is to fulfill this role, to do this. But this more takes place in the this would take more place in the ClickUp. ClickUp would be more of this annotation. Okay, so we got that. This all looks good. The first Mario, the price is complete. The description is complete. Semi-permanent temporary fence. That's not an everyday style fence. A typical temporary fence would cost $10 a foot, $12 a foot. This one we're doing $22 a foot because the windscreen is $3 a foot. But all the prices are going up, so we need to put the prices up. So this covered that. Prices must go up. Okay, it's a temporary fence. So save it. And this quote is complete. So now I would come right here and put quote number, complete, ready to send. Okay, so Ivan will get this tomorrow, and then he'll send the quote. All he needs to do is get this quote, send it to Carlos, and that'll be that. Let's see which other one we have. Okay, and Seaport. Okay, so we have two Seaport ones. Actually, they're not Seaboard. They're in the port. They're right by Seaboard, but it's Eric Garcia, who actually I spoke to a little while ago. So I'm gonna stop at this one because I'm gonna see which one. So that is the conclusion of one job card.